What is up? John Lavido here. I'm here in lovely, sunny, kind of cold Crookwell, as the locals call it. I want to show you the view in a second. This is a place up near, it's about 3 hours from Sydney, it's where my dad lives. And a pretty good spot. It's up in the mountains, get a bit of snow in the winter. Mind you, nothing like the US. Just a little bit of dusting, icing on the cake, that's all it is, not real snow. And yeah, so anyway, here for my travel trip, seeing the family, here for a week. Off to Sydney tomorrow, going up to the Central Coast, a few hours north of Sydney for some family stuff. And then back here and then back to Thailand. And anyway, things are rocking and rolling with the music. Maybe not as fast as I would like, but hey, that's life, right? You've got to balance things with the money. And I think most musicians and artists are, that's the challenge, right? Of figuring out the money versus the passion. How do you actually do this? How do you do your passion and make money at the same time? And I'm, like everyone else, I struggle with this. I think I mentioned this before. And I'm still in the process of figuring this out, which is why I haven't done as much music as I maybe would have liked. But anyway, I have been doing it. So I've got one song that's basically done. I've got a few little additions I'm going to make. And then I'm going to save it. What I've decided to do, I've just read a music marketing book. Probably not going to release anything for a while. I may put out a collaboration. Probably not going to release anything for a while. I'm going to save my songs up to like 4 to 6 songs, maybe 6 songs saved up in the bag. And then I'm going to go through and do a promotional run. Okay. So, and yeah, so, and then that way you can build on the momentum. There's a whole strategy there which I can expand on, but you basically release one song, you let it go for a few weeks, you release another one before the sort of the hype or the excitement around that first song dies down, and so you sort of ride this wave, which I've done a little bit of, but I want to turn that up. So anyway, got one song done, got another one about to finish. A collaboration, was just in the studio with Ellie. That is my sister. She sang on Hold Me and War, and I think that's it. I don't think we've done another song. This is the third song we'll be doing together. But anyway, we did the studio vocals yesterday, and they sound sick. I can't wait to hear them. This is more of like an EDM kind of anthem, which I'm pretty pumped about. It sounds great. And yeah, still doing the singing. I haven't done much while I've been in Australia, just because I kind of feel a bit odd about doing it at home, where it's sort of a bit small and everyone's going to be listening to me going, it's a lot of that. A lot of la, just like that. So anyway, so things are ticking along. Off to Sydney, got the business, spending probably more time on business than music at the moment. Can't even let the gym slide just while I'm in Australia. He's just got stuff to do, right? So yeah, but things are going, and I'll keep updating you. If you haven't yet, go follow me on Instagram. I'm tending to post maybe a picture a day, or Snapchat as well. Sometimes I'm sharing some stuff there, which I don't always share here. And you may have noticed, if you look at the socials, my social profiles, I've kind of been working on the branding a bit, and I'm probably going to go down this daddy route, this big daddy, little girl thing. It's actually, that's a whole genre or niche in the kink world, the BDSM world. There's this whole thing where, girls want to call their boyfriends or husbands or whatever daddy, and little one. And anyway, you can look it up if you're interested. But anyway, I thought that it would be fun to build a brand around that, kind of because I'm a bit cheeky and I like to sort of, skirt the edges of what people think is appropriate. And partly just because I think it'd be a cool brand. No one's really doing it. And for some reason, the songs that I've made already tend to be about sex. And I haven't really tried to do that. I haven't set out, I'm going to make a bunch of sex songs. It's just what ends up happening. So I figure I can play on that. If that's where I'm gravitating to, why not make that the thing? Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. This is where I'm at, right? So this is, can you see it? If I make it focus on me, there you go. So we've just got countryside all over there. It's like in spring, it would be like a rolling green countryside, rolling hills, green hills, like English countryside. So really beautiful spot, great view up there. Can you see it? I think when the sun's there, it doesn't work. Yeah, so straight up behind me looks magnificent. There, you can kind of see it. Love it. Anyway, I'm going to go do some shopping. I'm on dinner duty tonight. Don't you love hanging out with your family? Dinner duty, and I will see you next time. Oh, Twitter too. Go hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all John Lavido. I'm on Facebook too, but I don't really use that as much as I should right now. So yeah, this has been the weekly vlog, and I will tune in soon. And if you're not on the email list, get on the email list, because I'll be sharing some sort of the way I'm doing the branding now. I'm kind of carrying on, aren't I? The way I'm doing the branding now is each platform is going to have a different sort of content. So Instagram is like the polished, professional photos, whatever, sort of curated, made to look a certain way. Snapchat's the raw and unedited, and just me being me. And it's a bit like the vlog, but just shorter snippets, and it's usually every day. Twitter's gonna be like totally random thoughts, and me just replying, keeping in touch with people. What else? Facebook, haven't really figured that out yet. And SoundCloud's connecting with musicians. There's things like that. So you want to be on. The idea is, what I'm trying to get you to do is, if you're interested, go and follow me on every single platform, because you're going to get a little bit of a different perspective on each one. Okay? And by the way, you're welcome to copy all these different ideas that I'm doing. I mean, don't copy the daddy thing, the specific style that I'm doing, but copy, take away some of these ideas, like whether you're making music or not. Copy the idea you need the idea of have a brand. It needs to be cohesive. You need an idea of like, why should people follow you? Why should they care? It's business, right? And while it'd be cool if the music was all it was about, it's not. These days with social media and everything, what fans buy into is not just the music, they buy into the identity. By associating themselves with you, they're associating themselves with certain things, and so you need to give them something to identify with. Okay, and if you don't, they're not going to pay that much attention, and if they do, they'll love you. And you'll see all the best artists, some really crazy people out there. Lady Gaga does this really well, by the way. Anyway, tons of examples. I've gone on long enough. This is the weekly vlog with John Lavido. I'll talk to you next time.